This is a KID trailer, Kid trailer in Oakville, Ontario. Howdy, that's where I got my Fontaine trailer. So finally I made it to the dealer to pick up the flip axle. And so today is Tuesday, November 1st, and Monday I delivered that APV. Some people were sending me messages. We saw your video with ATV. No, it's not an ATV, it's APV, Armored Patrol Vehicle. Jeez. But I'm just kidding. It's these acronyms, they're hard to remember them, right? But it's P for patrol, Armored Patrol Vehicle. And actually the full thing is TAPV, Tactical Armored Patrol Vehicle. And turns out the place over there is just another plant. The guy said there's a law in Canada that when they buy stuff from US, part of the work has to be done in Canada because, you know, these things are so expensive. And what that thing was missing was there was no guns. It was just basically, you know, a truck. Inside there was a seat for the gunner, but there was nothing there, no equipment, you know, no displays. And actually the place where I took it, I thought I was doing a delivery to a military unit, but turns out it's international German company that has a contract with Canada to finish these machines. And actually the guy said, I guess our soldiers just like the American, you know, equipment, because a similar thing is built here in Canada, a similar machine, but they just, I guess, you know, the army wants to have like a unified equipment because this is made in the States, right? And he says Americans are always making fun of us, of our old equipment. And yeah, actually that thing was so expensive and they're buying like 500 of them, but the last time they updated these machines was like 20 years ago. So, you know, they use them for a very long time. So now it's that time to upgrade. So anyway, I delivered that. I waited there for a bit thinking that there might be a load. They told me sit tight, and then I started driving back empty. And I spent the night just east of Toronto in Newcastle at a rest area. And I got up at 5:30 thinking I will beat the traffic, silly me. And it took me from 6:15 to 8:30 to do 75 miles or 125 kilometers. You know, by the end I was ready to kill somebody. And so finally I made it here. We found in this axle, it's like a separate trailer. It's considered like a trailer, you know, like because it has wheels, right? So it has its own ownership, it has its own license plate, and it even has its own inspection sticker. And I went inside, I checked with the salesman. They showed me the axle. I made sure that they checked the pressure so that I don't have to do it myself after that. And now wheel and brake. Or, you know, as soon as we were looking how to set it up, how to take it out, there was like some kind of a sound. Coffee truck! I said, guys, you take your time because I just spent like 2 hours, you know, driving in crazy traffic. So I got my own little sandwich in here, my own coffee. So I'm on lunch break too. We'll show you the axle in a second when they start hooking this up. Right now I'm just parked here. And that's the baby. This is my new baby. Massive. They say it weighs over 2,000 pounds, but all aluminum wheels. Okay, now we're gonna put it on the ground because for my next trip I don't need it. Okay, wait. Just want to put the camera in here. Small dog, you're on camera. Yeah, well, you can be in the mood. You look like technical. Still take off your bags, please. Keep your pants up. You can't handle the truth. Yeah. They want the truth. That's all I want to do. Drag.
Oh, Jack!
Thanks a lot. So do you know, did Chris found, do you know if he found the inspection thing?
No, he didn't say nothing. I don't know. He got it in there somewhere, but he has it in his office.
Okay.
Hey, boss.
Thanks a lot. And that's what it is. So we hook it up. See, it sits like this on these pads. All right. And we put the pins in here. So it's connected like this. And then when it's down, these two are connected in here. And for some reason it has these weird hoses, like of course these are the usual ones, right? Your brakes and the electric, but this thing, he told me this goes in here. See, because it has 4 connectors versus typical 3. I don't know what that's for. And also there was some kind of weird chain in there, but I guess that just limits the travel of the suspension. I asked him what this is, but I guess they were just making a hole in here to put the certificate in there, the ownership. And the tires are 275 70 R22.5 Yokohama. So that's what my trailer looks now. Okay, what I gotta do now is get a chain and tie it down, because of course I don't want to scratch it too bad. All I need is just, it's hooked up in the back, right? All I need is just probably put a chain somewhere there, like I'll figure something out. And that's it, that's the big news of the day. Uncle Sergei now has 8 axles. And tomorrow I'm loading some big stuff. It's like 75,000 pounds in Hamilton, Ontario. And I'll be going to Illinois. And that's why they said it's Michigan again. If I go through Michigan, over 80,000 pounds, they would want me to put this down. Just looking in the mirror there, I can see the axle in the mirror. That's something I have to get used to, you know, like driving and then you look in the mirror. Wait, what is that? Oh, is that my new axle? Okay. Oh, and by the way, now I have to, one more thing I have to do is I have to find a scale somewhere here. I'm trying to think where there's a scale. So I know for sure my empty weight, but the ownership says 1459 kilos, 1459. That's like times 2, that's 2900, but it's actually times 2.2. So I don't think it's that heavy. I don't think it's 3,000 pounds, but if it is, yeah, then you gotta leave it at home when you don't need it for sure. I'm sitting at a Flying J in air, just filled up to make sure my tanks are full and then scaled. So I'm updating my little spreadsheet in here with all the tires and spacings and empty weights. So now I know what this axle weighs exactly. My gross weight, empty, truck, trailer, everything, on it, chain stuff, me. 100% fuel was 45,880 pounds, 45880. The weight now with 100% fuel and the flip axle on the top is 49,040 pounds, 49040, which means that's 49,440 minus 45,880. So this baby weighs 3,160 pounds, 3,160. So it is heavier than 2,000 pounds. I thought it would be like 2,200. No, 3,160. And the ownership said it was supposed to be 1,459 kilos. So let's divide 3,160 by 2.2. That's the real weight. 1,436. 1,459, right? 14? Yeah, wow. So they were right. Just they added 20 kilos for some reason. Oh, probably bolts. No, I have all bolts in there. Or 3,160. 3,160. So that's it. Thanks for watching. SERGEI out.